Hi there, Grandma Janice here. We're going to do a build of a flower today, one of the ones I've been waiting. So let me get my camera turned off and set up so that I think you can actually watch the build today. We're going to try an experiment and see if I can do this without knocking the lid over, which you know I use to contain my Legos so they don't go flying all over the place. Be right back. All right, so I'm back. And what I've done is I got my handy dandy lid that you know that I use to build my Legos in. We're gonna do the sunflowers. The sunflower is kit number 40524. It's for ages 8 plus. I think I make the gray. 191 pieces. It is unopened for right now. Let's open it. It looks like it doesn't have that nifty thumb slot. Oh, this one's taped. Look at that. Oh, scissors. Didn't know I needed them, but they were on top. Who knew this was going to be a challenge? I bought this set off of, this is one of the Amazon sets versus one of the Lego site sets, I believe, which shouldn't make a difference, but it could be because it was sitting in inventory for they decided to make that thumb hole. Let me do this without stabbing myself, which I almost did there. Okay, there we go. All right. Still plastic bags. Oh, 3 bags. Those are little flowers. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see what we got going here. All right. This is our kit. This is what we're doing. Let's see what this love note is. Oh, this is the note that's telling us that we might start putting paper versus plastic. But we're still all plastic. So that was that note. Here's our guy. And let me see. We're gonna do this without seeing if we can check um for the app. We're not checking the app. Uh but this is cute. I didn't see this before. You got the little guy dumping out his box, scratches in his head. Oh, he's sorting. Oh, remember when I said that I should sort these pieces before I start? That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And then he starts building. Well, I don't know that we're going to do that. I'm going to check ahead and see if there's anything else fun in this thing. Because, we have different bags. And one of the other sets I did, it would tell me which bag to do in which order. But I think I'm gonna have to end up all we'll see what's happening. We'll start at the beginning. Okay, our goal is to make 2 of the flower heads, but we're starting with 1 steering wheel. All right. Let's start with our 1 steering wheel. It's in this bag. Hey, I have scissors handy. Maybe I should try the scissors. Oh, that was fine. I gotta do this. We have a steering wheel. Oh, it's a brown steering wheel. We needed a green steering wheel. Steering wheel. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do 24 of the little hook things and 24 petals attached, and we're going to attach it to the steering wheel. So I do have to open another bag. It has the attachments. Scared they're gonna fly all over. Oh, these are those. These look like ore paddles. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 28, 24, 26, 9, 10, 13, 15, 18, 20, 24. All right. A little hook in the end. Doesn't say. I wonder if we should make all these. There's a light, slight edge to this. I don't know if you can see that. Like a little paddle to it. I wonder if we need to make them face all the same direction. Oh, and we're working on the green. So I think I'm gonna make them all go left. It looks like there's a hole in the bottom. Going, going. I'm gonna do the rest of these while you're. All right, I finished getting all of those 24 on there. It's a little awkward around where the actual connection is for the interior, what I call the steering wheel. But it looks like we have the same amount on each side. But I can't get these any farther apart, close together, because the way this middle part is set up. We'll see how that goes. And interestingly, while you were away, one of the little petals kept falling off one of the little, I'm gonna call that a wrench, little wrench instead of the hook. Anyway, fell on the floor and that was pretty scary. So let us go to the next direction here. So we've got that done. And the next thing we're supposed to do is we have to have one of these. One of these green ones. Oh, and the little steering wheel. All right, so first we're gonna put on this part. Okay, it wants us to build it in the other order, but I'm putting this part on first. And then it wants the green thing. Okay. And then the little steering wheel. I know, they're not steering wheels, but they look like steering wheels. Don't they? Can you see? Can you see how they look like steering wheels? Here, look at this other one. See? Doesn't that look like a steering? That actually looks like the rudder on a boat. This one looks like a real steering wheel. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, hit the box. Hit the box. All right, we did that one. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get 4 of the hooks. Oh, we got to tell colors apart. Opening the other bag. We gotta be careful. Careful, careful. There we go. Look at thread. Where'd the thread go? Oh, that's tape. That's tape from the box, from opening the box that's stuck to my finger. Yeah, I have a garbage can down here. I just taped it to the garbage can. All right. We have to make 4 hooks. 4 hooks. And then 4 petals. Which we've seen these in some of the other kits already. It's like 4 leaf things in a hook. Okay, and this is always the one I don't know which way is up. So the 4 on here. On here. Let's get them all going the same way. We're gonna put the extra leaf pattern up. Yeah, it does look like the extra leaf pattern's up. And then it wants the 4 hooks onto the outside of the steering wheel, opposite of the 4 holes. This is scary. Maybe I should hold it so it doesn't go flying and then. All right. So we got those 4 added there. See that? I don't remember. Them to me. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we need 4 2-hole hooks. So 2-hole hooks. 4 of those for 2 buttons. And then we need 8. Good. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to put, interestingly, they have it going one way and then the other way. Huh. Think I understand this. So I think they want one to go one way, and one to go the other way. Maybe it's like that. You know, I need a sous chef. You know, except for instead of being a chef, it's a sous Lego helper. So while I'm working on the one design, they could be mirroring exactly what I'm doing to get the other 3 to go when I got to do 8 of them or 12 of them, or in the case of the other things, 24. All right. Looks like we have all 4 of them made. And our goal is to put them on a steering wheel in between between the other ones on the steering wheel. Oh, tight fit. Tight fit, but I think we gotta, oh, interestingly, this one's on top. So I fixed it so all the twos are on top of all the ones. I don't know. Sounds reasonable. Okay, now we're gonna put two more greens, browns on the center. Green, and now it wants a green center, and I'm gonna assume it's this brown one because I don't have any other color that looks like that. So we need one of those to go in the middle here. Maybe. Now we're gonna build a stem. A stem. So we're gonna put the pieces of the stems together at once. One red. It's a reject wrench. I think it's bad. I'm gonna put it in the corner over there. So if we don't need it, we won't use it. And then we need one with a bend. One straight. And then we need a piece I don't recognize. It must be this. So it's hard to see because it's in black and white. I guess it's this black piece. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put the red into the straight. Oh, I hate these pieces. There we go. Snap it in. I never know how far to go. And then it wants, it's skipping a step. I think these two go together to create the bend. But there's no direction for that step. You see how it's got the red going in here, but now it's got the line with the bend here. Nowhere does it say to put this on there. How am I supposed to know that? I'm only 8 years old according to these directions. Okay, then it wants to put the end in. That I got. And then the end looks to be going up the flower's butt. This is where I should have checked the app. All right, I have that up its butt. Ta-da. Now, here's what's funny. Once again, so they give me another set of directions where we're making a straight stem. A straight stem. So you take this and you have two straights. And one of those black pieces with the angle that you're supposed to put up the other flower's butt. But did we build the other flower yet? No, we haven't built the other flower yet. So we'll put this on hold over there. All right. Oh, now it has us working on both flowers at the same time, but we'll finish this one that we're doing. Okay, so then it wants us to take another green one. And it wants a gray. Oh, here's a gray. Gray connector with a stem. And then we put the four-pronged wrench on there. We're going to call it that. And then we're going to attach that to the flower. like this. And we're supposed to be doing it to the other one. So we will pseudo do this. We know that this is gonna go here. Actually, the picture shows the straight one instead of the curved one. Huh. Oh, I forgot the 4-prong wrench. So we're just preparing this one for the other head, even though we don't have it. That over there. Okay. Oh, and we get to do another one. This is supposed to go on the straight one. So the straight one gets another 4-piece and another thing. There we go. And the bent one is just gonna connect another stem times 2. The bent. Building the stem without the flower is a little hard with these directions. So I'm guessing. Okay. Looks like we have a set of 2 more per stem. All right. There's the straight stem. Let's finish the crooked stem. Wow. You gotta line these up perfect. They are not easy. Right. So this is the one that has the crooked stem at the top. So he's tipped over, which sunflowers do. Let's look ahead to put these leaves. We added all those. And now we're supposed to put the leaves on. Oh, and they want the leaves? This is interesting. They're gonna have the leaves. They have the leaves. They have the leaves facing up. I want to put them this way, but they have them this way. Isn't it interesting? So this piece spins. So there's the bent one. I'm gonna pause a second, go quick like a bunny. Not. I should time myself while I'm going so you know how long it takes me to do this. Repeat flower. All right. You don't know how long I was away, but I answered 2 phone calls too while I was doing it. So I built the other head, did all the things. The good news is I did have one extra wrench, so I didn't have to use this bad wrench that the petals all fell off on the other one. We have this, so we can put this straight stem on this butt. Oh, look at that. And finish our leaves. Let's put these top leaves on first. I still think it's weird. I think they're upside down. But I'll have to go study at sunflowers now to see which way they go. But who knows? Oh, there we go. And then we'll put these two down here. And these two down here. So look at, there we go. 2 sunflowers. Yay, they're done. And this was the only other extra piece is one of those green things. So this wrench that I didn't like that kept losing things funny. Now remember I had all this to do that I have all the sunflower leaves going in the same direction with a little thing. And the quote backside has a little hole on it. You probably can't see it from this video. But in studying the box and looking at the front, they actually are going every other. So they have one facing one way and one facing the other way because you can see the little hole on the front of the box. I'm not doing that. It's staying like this. Ta-da! We'll have to make a base. I'll show you this way. Here we go. Both sets of leaves spin. Off we go. Thanks for watching. See you soon.